Hello, hello, hello. Grandma Prepper here. Clearly, you can tell I'm exhausted. I have been canning night after night after night, and I it's like 10:30, 11 o'clock before I'm done, and I'm working while I'm canning, so it's been an interesting challenge. So, I love you guys and thank you so much for your patience. Today, I want to bring to you some information about my area. Everybody's hearing a lot about the drought in the Northwest, and it's been challenging here. And water is not coming from the sky like it normally does. And I just want to give you an idea of how the drought is affecting our landscape. If you go back through my videos in the past, you'll see how green and beautiful everything is. And then now, after pretty much 3 months of no rain, has affected the landscape. So please bear with me and just check it out. And along the way, I found a couple of cool things that you might like. Look at how huge those sunflowers are. They're almost 2 stories tall. Something that I have noticed when I'm walking around town is the trees are usually super bright and green and beautiful, and they start turning different colors in the fall, but this is nothing like we've ever seen. This is August 3rd, 2021, and this tree is turning brown and wilting from lack of water. Our drought is insane, and there is a lot of water that leaches into the ground. See how brown it is and how the grass has died. And even if you look here, you can see that the weeds are dying too. It's crazy, this drought. I don't know if you can tell in this video the color difference. The evergreens in the middle are turning a bluish color, and they're drooping really bad. Normally they're up in the air and raising their arms to the sky and saying, "Hi, I'm here, I love you." And no, they are drooping really bad, and they are turning brown and a slight blue color. And even our handy dandy pine trees, these are all over the Northwest, and they're not as vibrant and green. And this tree usually doesn't droop like this. Usually this tree is really thick and full. Even the blackberry bushes that can survive anything are dying, and so are the bushes. I don't know if you can see over there all that brown. Yeah, this is normally a bright green, vibrant tree, or I mean bush, excuse me. But there are a lot of areas that are just turning brown, and these bushes are gonna die if they don't get rain soon. This is the grass near the pool area, and even this grass is dying. And a lot of the weeds are just already gone. No longer here. They've already died out. Here is a bush that is dying. It doesn't have enough water, and These bushes generally stay bright green all year long. They never turn brown. On the inside, you know, deep inside, being brown is normal, but being brown on top, that's not normal. Not normal at all. You actually normally have to move the bushes to see the brown and dig deep. Here's another tree that normally stays green all the way up until beginning of November, end of October, and it's really not doing okay. It's sacrificing a lot of leaves to save the rest, but every week more and more leaves are turning brown, and whole sections of the tree are starting, or well, I guess this is more like a bush, but it's big enough to be a tree. The whole sections are starting to die off. The the bush is trying to save itself. And this one is definitively a tree. And again, it doesn't even look like it normally does in August. I mean, well, definitely not in August, but you know, it's not even turning like it normally would in the fall. We're about 3 months away from when they're supposed to start changing colors. And the garden's doing good, but see, the thing is that these, you know, this little garden here typically gets watered all the time, and the tree actually gets a lot of that water. And even with being watered regularly, this one's wilting and dying from the heat because we're not used to all this heat this time of year, neither are our plants. Here is another location. This is actually downtown Vancouver. This is an area that's typically full of water. I don't know if you can tell that the curb is much higher than the center, and a lot of that is dying. Though, great news, we're getting some showers today. Ground is a bit wet, so we'll see how things play out. Some of this brown will turn green, some of it, and if we keep getting liquid, we will be okay. Though the little tiny bit of liquid that we're getting right now is not going to be enough to save this poor tree. This tree has been green for the 20 years I've been in Vancouver, almost 21 years. This tree has been green every day until recently.